Before we get to this, there are some things you need to know about me as a person so you could get a little bit of context in terms of my take on this entire situation. One, I am extremely anti-OnlyFans in the sense that I personally never purchased one. I wouldn't date a woman that has one. You could call me insecure or you could roast me for it, but that's just the way I am. And there are some people that are okay with dating women that have OnlyFans and like buying OnlyFans. And if that's what you like to do, then by all means, more power to you. There are things that I like to do that you probably wouldn't like to do either. But in this instance, in terms of Bhad Bhabie making an OnlyFans, I think she may have made one of the greatest business marketing campaigns that I have ever seen in my whole decade of being a social media content creator. Like, I am in awe of how brilliant the execution of this entire campaign was, and I'm going to take you through each and every step of it because it goes further beyond than just the morality of buying Bhad Bhabie's OnlyFans, and we're actually going to get into why it is considered to be not moral. Before we get to that, just letting you guys know, I'm giving away a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X on this channel to someone that subscribes and turns on our notifications. Also, if you could take a moment to leave a like on this brand new channel, I'd very much appreciate it. Now, let's get to the content. So if you don't know who Bhad Bhabie is, it's all good because I really didn't even know who Bhad Bhabie was up until 2 weeks ago. Bhad Bhabie is essentially the branding of the Cash Me Outside girl from a few years ago.
Catch me outside, how about that?
You know, that brat that went on Dr. Phil's show and she seemed to be like really troubled and beyond help, and Dr. Phil eventually sent her to a ranch. Now bear in mind, she was sent to this ranch 5 years ago when she was just 13 years old. And she would upload a YouTube video literally 1 week ago on Friday describing the horrors that took place in this ranch.
I was 13 years old when I went to Turnabout Ranch. I feel like it's very important for me to speak on this because I kept my mouth shut for so long. I did touch on it a couple times, there was different situations, but I really want to get my whole story out there and let everything just be out. I went on the Dr. Phil show, and my mom and my grandma knew they were sending me here. I didn't know I was going. I was taken there against my will. They give you transporters. Transporters are two people, a male and a female, that come in the middle of the night. They don't tell them where they're going. They just take them, they handcuff them, they put them in the car. It's basically like kidnapping. We got there, I got out of the car, and I just seen it looked like nothing. It was just super dark. I seen like all the circles and stuff, and I seen the little cabin, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not built for this. Like, I'm this little bougie ass. So for the first 3 days you're there, there's no showering. They put you in a circle, which is it's a teepee. It's a little teepee, but it's open, and you have to sit there for 3 days. They wouldn't let me lay down for nothing. Like, I was falling asleep, and they were like, get up. So I'm just sitting here like, this is gonna be really bad. When I seen these people have no sympathy, I was like, oh, I'm really doomed. They strip you from your whole personality. You have to act like just whoever they want you to act like. They told me, okay, these are what your chores are gonna be. I don't remember what they were, but they were like, these are what your chores are gonna be. This place is all about taking away privileges. Like, okay, yeah, the phone is a privilege, TV, like all that, but they take away like necessity privileges, like sleeping on a bed, eating good food, not being cold. Times where I reported another student acting inappropriate or just anything like that. Didn't even have to do with me, and I would get in trouble for just witnessing it. If you reported another kid like getting bullied by like their peers or something, they would just say, well, maybe that's what they need, or like something like that.
So I'm gonna be honest, I personally have not been keeping up with Bhad Bhabie at all up until I saw this video. And when I saw this video come out about the ranch abuse, I was like, okay, good on Bhad Bhabie for calling out Dr. Phil for the injustices that she went through. Because obviously, if you're trying to correct bad behavior, just abusing a person that clearly is already damaged and is acting out isn't going to fix anything. Typically, a kid or a child that is acting out or is misbehaving or is troubled because of psychological damages that were put on to her by horrible parenting for the most part. I'm sure there are other factors involved, but based off of the Dr. Phil episode that I saw, this damage and this acting out had to have come from somewhere. Just as a baby will cry whenever it's feeling like it's in distress to get its mother or father's attention, attention. The same goes to troubled youth and troubled teenagers. They will act out in order to get someone's attention, more as a cry for help. So just continuing to abuse an already abused child isn't going to help her, it's just going to make things worse. And honestly, this could be its own video. We could definitely say shame on Dr. Phil for allowing this ranch abuse to go on. But even furthermore, what was fascinating to me was the timing of when this video was posted. You see, Danielle went through this stuff 5 years ago when she was 13 years old. So why did she wait all these years until she finally had an opportunity to speak out on it? She's been in the public eye more or less for the past 5 years. She has 7 million YouTube subscribers, and honestly, kudos to her for being able to leverage the fame that she got from a meme-worthy moment saying that she's the cash me outside, how about that girl, all the way till now, where people know who she is just from that one moment. That's not easy to do. Staying relevant for that amount of time is very difficult. But why did she wait all this time? Don't you think it's a little convenient that 2 weeks ago, she started doing some things to remind all of society about her relevance? The first one being this Bhad Bhabie Breaking Code Silence Turnabout Ranch Abuse video, which we'll leave in the description down below for you to check out, which, by the way, I'm saying what happened to her is horrible, but bringing up what happened to her 5 years ago when she knew it was going to be a big story and a big headline was brilliant, because what she did next was she started selling NFTs of herself saying, cash me outside, how about dad? There's a cash me outside, how about dad NFT. I don't know if you guys are into NFTs, but if you are, you could purchase one. But this all culminates into something that made me go, aha, because she announced literally as soon as she turned 18 years old that she is dropping in OnlyFans. Now, here's what I find to be brilliant. She already made a video that kind of brought her back into the public eye about 2 weeks ago. She's this victim of ranch abuse now. We all know who she is. And then, not only does she drop in OnlyFans, but she does it when she's 18. This is not your typical OnlyFans reveal, because typically a woman that's in her 20s or is like 21 that has a ton of followers on Instagram will finally say, hey guys, I did it. Come here and buy my OnlyFans. You could see lewd pictures of myself that I can't typically post onto Instagram. But in this scenario, she dropped it right as she turned 18, which, well, she turned 18 a week ago, but it's not really, you don't have to be a genius to come to the conclusion that some of the pictures that were taken, although it can't be proven to us, were taken when she was 17. As a result, if you go on Twitter, there are a ton of people completely lashing out at the people that they deem to be creeps for purchasing an OnlyFans of a woman that was literally a minor 2 weeks ago. Now, when you piece this together with the fact that everyone is losing their collective minds that Bhad Bhabie made $1 million in 6 hours, and on top of that, the way that she dropped her OnlyFans was extremely controversial. From a business perspective, it's all kind of genius. Because right now, the number one thing that is trending worldwide in the US at the time that I'm making this video is Bhad Bhabie's name. You click on Bhad Bhabie's name, you wonder what's going on with her. And then you see that there's all of this controversy surrounding an OnlyFans account, which in my opinion, no matter where you stand on it morally, in the context of being able to enlarge her bank account, she executed this entire situation to absolute perfection. And that's the thing that I appreciate. But let me know what your take is on the matter. Is this controversial dropping of an OnlyFans rubbing you the wrong way? Do you think that OnlyFans should raise their age limit from 18 to maybe 19 or 20 to avoid this from happening in the future? Where do you stand on this morally? Personally, I don't purchase OnlyFans accounts, so I wouldn't know, but I like to hear your take in the comment section down below, because I figure this is just a very interesting marketing lesson that we could all learn. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.